A rant, some facts, or a guy who thinks his opinions are the best, or whatever you like to call it. It's Smash Talk time, gamers. Hi, I'm Mikey, aka Captain Ganondorf. In today's episode of Smash Talk, we're going to be talking Mewtwo, Smash 4, and why Mewtwo should be in Smash 4. Stay tuned. As I have stated before in my video on Ridley, the Smash Bros. Series is a battle royale between Nintendo's biggest all-stars. The Nintendo heroes, their important side characters, and of course, the main villains. The villains in the previous game, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, included Bowser, Wario, Ganondorf, King Dedede, Meta Knight, and Wolf. The first villain that came to my mind when thinking of Smash 4's roster was of course Ridley, Samus's Pterodactyl. But then I realized something. Yes, of course Ridley should be in Smash series as a playable character, because we need more villains. But what about Nintendo's biggest franchises, Mario, Pokemon, and Zelda? We have Bowser, and we have Ganondorf, and even Wario, who represents his own game, actually. We need Ridley, but where is the villain of the Pokemon series? How come Mewtwo left the Smash roster? When we think of Pokemon, we of course think of Pikachu first and foremost, the face of the Pokemon world. Right after Pikachu, there are only two other Pokemon that come to my mind right away, Meowth and Mewtwo, both villains in the Pokemon anime. While it would be cool to see Meowth, he's much less likely than Mewtwo to get into Smash 4. In Super Smash Bros. Melee, Mewtwo was one of four villains. There was the Master Hand, and there were the Big Three, Bowser, Ganondorf, and Mewtwo. The Big Three were the true final event match boss for the hidden event number 51. In Brawl, however, Mewtwo did not return, and everyone was confused. After some digging around by some die-hard fans, we found out that Mewtwo's data was in Brawl. It turned out that Mewtwo had not been put in as a playable character because of a time restriction that the developers had. Mewtwo, along with 6 other characters whose data were found in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, became known as the Forbidden Seven. 7 characters who were intended to be put into Super Smash Bros. Brawl. So Sakurai had not forgotten about Mewtwo, and he was not the only one. Mewtwo and some of the other cut veterans were loved so much that a group of gamers decided to take matters into their own hands. Using data from the characters from Melee and Brawl, they developed their own version of Smash and called it Project M. Skyrocketing in popularity, Project M became the biggest hack for Super Smash Bros. Brawl. It became so big that in this year's Apex 2014, Project M was one of the main events, and the prize money for the winner of Project M was even greater than the original game for the Nintendo 64. I believe that Sakurai must have seen Project M and realized how much we gamers care about not having Mewtwo in Smash. This is why I'm sure that Mewtwo will return in Smash 4. But if you still aren't convinced that Mewtwo will get in over Generation 5 or 6 Pokemon, let me convince you. Because Generation 5 is no longer the latest generation, it's less likely that Pokemon from Gen 5 will get into Smash over Pokemon from Gen 6. This is especially true since Game Freak, the developers of Pokemon, love to promote their newest Pokemon in the Smash Bros. Games, i.e. Lucario. With Gen 5 Pokemon out of the picture, we look to Gen 6 Pokemon. The newest Pokemon always have the best chance of getting into Smash, besides the popular Gen 1. Here is what I would do if I was a Game Freak developer. I look at the Gen 6 Pokemon, then I look at them again. And then I look at them again, and again, and yet a 5th time. And after looking at them so much, I say, wow, these new fairy Pokemon look really, really dumb. Besides Sylveon, of course. Then I realize that I'm looking for a candidate for Smash, and not making fun of Slurpuff again. So I look through again, and I see the new starters. I think that they could be really cool, but I remember that the only starters to ever get in were the starters from Gen 1, who are most popular by far. Then I remember Sylveon, who represents the new fairy type, and doesn't look awful. But yet again, to my misfortune, I remember that Eevee nor any of the evolutions are in Smash, because they're not Nintendo All-Stars. So I keep looking through. This time my hopes are looking grim. But as I pass the starters for the n-th time, I remember that the original starter Pokemon also got new evolutions this gen. The new Mega Evolutions. Now I look through these Mega Evolutions because it's the newest, coolest mechanic in Pokemon since the Link Stone. What? You haven't heard of the Link Stone? Well, go play Pokemon Reborn then. Anyway, as Captain Game Freak Workerdorf looks through the Mega Evos, I finally find a candidate for Smash 4. 2 candidates, actually. and they have both already been in the Smash universe, making them perfect for Smash 4. Lucario and Mewtwo. But hold on, there's something crazy. Mewtwo has not only one, but two new Mega Evolutions. Mewtwo X and Mewtwo Y, named after the games. What better way to promote our new games than to put a Pokemon in Smash who has the name of our newest games in its own name? So Game Freak clearly has a reason to promote Mewtwo for Smash, so they could potentially have influenced Sakurai to put Mewtwo back in. Oh, but wait, Lucario has already been revealed. Drat! No, not really Drat. You see, Lucario's reveal tells us that Sakurai is willing to put non-Smash 64 Pokemon back into Smash. Mewtwo's data in Super Smash Bros. Tells us that Sakurai wanted both Mewtwo and Lucario in Brawl. So this again makes it more likely for Mewtwo to get in as a returning veteran. Let's actually talk about Mewtwo itself now. Mewtwo is not the same as Lucario in Smash, despite what those poser kids have all tried to tell you. In fact, the only similarities between the two Pokemon in Smash is that floaty air movements and their similar, not the same, neutral B move. So yes, again, we could have both Mewtwo and Lucario in Smash. Let's take a look at two more facts about Mewtwo. It has recently had a movie where it was one of the main Pokemon. Mewtwo fought off a swarm of Genesects in this new movie. In the movie, Mewtwo was even shown off as a Generation 6 Pokemon and turns into Mewtwo Y. Finally, Mewtwo should be in Smash 4 because it is now stronger than the god of Pokemon, Arceus. Yeah, that's right, you heard me. Mewtwo's stronger than the Pokemon god. Just put him back in, Sakurai. Hey Smash Bros and Broettes, Mikey here, reminding you that likes and comments are very appreciated. If you want to go check out some Let's Plays, go to my channel. Also, make sure to subscribe to get the latest Smash 4 news and speculations. Peace out, gamers.